Moving on, we have Vikings and Giants. So, oh my God, starting quarterbacks are Sam Darnold against Daniel Jones. Woof. Daniel Jones checks in as our consensus QB 25. Sam Darnold is at 27. Does Sleeper still have Darnold's picture set to the guy from the Lego movie? Nope, they put it back. Okay, sorry.
That would be glorious.
That was the most entertaining part about Darnold last year.
Shouldn't that be Danny Jones, though?
Anyways, thoughts? What do you guys have for these two?
No thoughts. Zero thoughts.
One guy is in a system that has Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and his KOC is his offensive play caller. I'm going to take that guy. Like, I'm going to go with Sam Darnold. The other guy, Daniel Jones, not a good passer. He only has Malik Neighbors. No, thank you. I'm not doing this. Like, I get it. He has rushing upside, but no, I don't want to play the Giants players, man. Malik Neighbors is the only – well, actually, I stand corrected. The running back, Singletary, and Malik Neighbors are the only two guys I really want to play that game for them. But we'll get into it in a second.
Yeah. And the other thing we'll get into in a second is that Minnesota defense, especially the back end, is not looking good. They went out and signed Stephon Gilmore. I don't know how old that guy is, but he's starting. He should retired years ago. So the fact that he's their number one corner, any capable quarterback should be able to tear them up. Do the Giants have a capable quarterback? I don't know.
I'm glad you went there and I didn't have to, because that's the first thing I thought when you said any capable quarterback. I was like, but wait, they don't. Oh, okay, got you. You got that. We got that. All right. Let's move on to the running backs. Minnesota has Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler. Giants have Devin Singletary, Tyrone Tracy Jr., and Eric Gray. I'm certain to have Aaron Jones ranked the highest. Let's see what our consensus has. Our consensus has Jones at RB 26. I don't even want to know where Singletary falls. I'm sure he's 34 actually. So 2-3 borderline here. I feel like I'm too low on Aaron Jones and too high on Singletary. I think Jones is still a top 15 if he stays healthy, but that could just be clinging to the Aaron Jones of past. What do you guys have?
Personally, I'm more of a Ty Chandler kind of guy, just at cost. That said, I think Aaron Jones will be fine. I just think he was being a little overdrafted. He's my running back 20 against a kind of mostly suspect Giants defense. They're fine, but nothing to write home about for sure. And there's going to be a lot of space, as Kevin O'Connell always does, creating space for all of his playmakers there. So Jones at 20, and then Singletary at 28. He's just one of the very few guys who are even there. Minnesota defense sucks, and still, I don't have a lot of faith for either of these teams scoring a ton of points.
Yeah, Singletary is the volume guy in this game. I'm betting on him. I have him at RB 17, so I'm riding with Singletary. He's going to get a ton of work. As much as I like Tyrone Tracy, like Singletary saw basically every preseason snap with his starters. Like he's basically Saquon, just the worst version of Saquon. But, like, he can still give you RB2 production. Jones, I'm more worried about Jones, where it's like – and by a team like same as Saquon, I mean, like, he's going to get volume. Not like he's Saquon talent, but he's similar.
Yes.
And then Jones, I worry more about him because he's splitting with Chandler. That worries me. It's going to be high upside, low floor. So I'll go with Singletary until it changes.
Well, there you have it from our very own fantasy football Jeff Dunham, where half the time you hear words, but he doesn't even move at all. It's like he's the world's best fantasy football ventriloquist.
If I take my hand and just put it up.
I don't know. Moving on. I'm not going there. Get us canceled. All right. The receivers here, we have the Vikings, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Jalen Naylor, who probably won't play from the sounds of it. Against the Giants, Malik Neighbors, Wan'Dale Robinson, Darius Slayton, and Jalen Hyatt. That's a disappointing list of names there. The highest in our consensus is Jefferson at 4. Neighbors is the next highest at 19. Other than that, I don't think. Oh, I'm sure we have Addison in here ranked somewhere. I'm sure it's somewhere much, much lower. We have Addison all the way down at 44. What do you guys think there? It's basically 3 players, and really, I only want 2 of them.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Justin Jefferson I have as my wide receiver 3 this week. He's just Justin Jefferson. CD's got a tough matchup against Cleveland. A.J. Brown against Green Bay in a foreign country. So give me Jefferson over those guys. But Neighbors is up as my wide receiver 12. I may not be high enough on him this week. I just think he's absolutely going to go off well over Marvin Harrison Jr. this week.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun show with Malik Neighbors. Like, he's going to get all he can handle. Interesting for that flex spot. Ooh, I do not like a lot of those options. I'm probably playing Swift, and that tells you how I feel about the other guys.
That's what I thought. He seems the safest. I don't want Eckler. The two receivers seem like they could be awesome. They could be total busts. I feel like Swift has decent upside and the safest floor of the four. I think Swift.
It's a good game script for him too. Yeah, like I just don't trust Eckler, so it's definitely Swift for me. Actually, looking at those calendars.
The only other one I'm considering there is Ladd. I'm trying to see where I have him. I have him at 41. He's against Vegas. I don't know if Vegas is going to put it together, but we know the front. That Vegas front is awesome. They're going to get some pressure. They're going to stuff the run. Will they have to pass in LA? I don't know, but Swift is probably the best option.
We will get back to this game for an exciting group of tight ends. The Vikings have Johnny Munt and Josh Oliver. The Giants have Daniel Bellinger and my hometown buddy, Theo Johnson, who I actually am starting in a handful of leagues because I think he has potential here for the second target earner on the team. I mean, they're Daniel Jones targets, so it may not mean shit, but you guys discuss these four because I think it's going to take me an hour to scroll to find our highest ranked tight end in this matchup. Our highest no. It gets better. It gets better. I found it. Our highest ranked tight end in this matchup for week 1 is TJ Hawkinson.
I have to add Johnny Munt and Josh Oliver to the list. So it's going to be Munt over Oliver for me, but neither of them. I mean, when you're talking about tight end 20 plus, you don't want any of these guys, and you don't have to because guess what? You're in a 12-team league, and you should have a top 20 tight end. Just don't do it here.
Yeah, go trade the late 3rd round pick for Taysom Hill and enjoy the roller coaster. Don't do these tight ends. What are we doing? Like, at least the upside is with Bellinger if you want to do that. Or sorry, Theo Johnson, not Bellinger. See, I'm all over the place. Theo Johnson, there's upside, but like he's a rookie. We need to see it before he steps into this role. So he's my highest ranked of those guys. But yeah, I just no.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm moving Munt up to my tight end 38.
Okay.
Ahead of Daniel Bellinger.
I would play either of these tight ends over Swift.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, he is.
And the flex.
I'm flexing the tight end.
Yeah, the floor is just lower with tight end, so you should have to be okay with that.